Amen. And everything you put your hands go work. Everything you put your hand go work. Your name go open door. Amen. 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 Good morning and welcome once again to a deep conversation here at Breakthrough with Jeff. Oh, I totally love that song. This is by a guy called Tini Dakolo. Everything you put your hand go wako, it go wako. Everything you put your hands is going to work. Your name will open doors for you. Oh, I love that. I love the vibe of the song. But you see, even as you listen to such beautiful songs, you can't help but ask yourself, looking at the conditions of your life, looking yourself and asking, okay, why am I here? What's my purpose in life? Why are things not working? How come, from one thing to another, nothing is aligning to anything working? What's wrong with me? Okay, so most people are there asking questions. What's wrong with me? How come whatever I try, nothing is working? Nothing close to this song. Everything you put your hands go work. It looks like everything we touch is not working. It's the opposite. Why? Now, this is a brilliant question. And it's a question of purpose. Why we are here. Let me tell you why we are here. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here for a purpose. You're here for a mission. You're here to fulfill something bigger than your life, something bigger than you. You're here to fulfill something bigger. And let me tell you what it is. I'll be sharing in series of why we are here. And the first one is, I want you to understand that you're here to expand your consciousness. You're here to expand your consciousness. You're here to expand your awareness, because we always live our lives from the level of awareness we expose ourselves to. Now, that's a personal responsibility. If you don't expand your awareness, then you live in the prison of confusion, anxieties, fear, things not working, from one thing to another, failures of relationship, failures of work. Everything you touch is actually turning into smoke. Touch smoke. It's because of where you're living your life from. God is not mad at you. The universe is not against you. But if you don't expand your consciousness and begin to live from a place of awakened consciousness, a place of joy, peace, love, when you begin to live from that place of awakened awareness, you begin to realize, okay, I was created, to expand my consciousness. And that's why we came here. We came here to remember who we are. We came here to remember, to expand our consciousness, our awareness of who we are. When you discover who you are, then everything makes way for you. You see, let's say a president checks in a place and he doesn't know he's a president, or maybe he's dressed in a way that people can't tell who he is. He'll be treated by the environment according to the way he shows up. Until, okay, so someone else, let's say it's not even a president, not even a minister, but the way they show up, everyone treats them like a president. Okay, so the first thing is you want to discover who you are and then begin to show up as that person. Begin to show up as that identity, and the world will make way for you. the world will actually honor the identity. We create our identity, then identity attracts. Our identity is a magnet. So we are magnets to, our destiny. You become somebody, and that person attracts, things, experiences that are in alignment with the quality of that person. You can never attract relationships, careers, jobs, money into your life that is not aligned with your identity. It never happens. It's against the law of nature. It's against all the laws of science. So you have to become fast. You have to expand your awareness. Know the part of you that is loving, kind. Focus on your higher self. Focus on joy. Focus on peace. Focus on love. It's very easy to focus on your lower version. And that means we are still asleep. That means we are not awake. We are still asleep. We don't know that things are happening the way they are because of the way we are. Things are happening the way they are because of the way we are. So unless I change the way I am, expand my consciousness, begin to love and be present in this moment, feel the abundance of this moment, feel the joy of God, feel the Spirit of God in me, instead of staying in my head. Because in my head, what is there? Fear, overcaution, perfectionism, anxiety, worry. But you come to your heart. That's how you expand your consciousness, because your awareness is in your heart. You're not in your head. You can't know yourself from your head. And that's why it's so hard. People that live their life from their head, it's hard for them to discover their purpose in life. Why am I here? You can't think that through. You can't design it from the human mindset. That can only be known from here, from the heart of heart, from your heart of heart, from the mind of God. Slow down. For you to connect with your heart, for you to expand your awareness, for you to discover your treasures, to discover your power, your strength, your awareness of who you are. Slow down. Slow down. Connect with your heart. Stop fighting. Stop pushing hard. It's not about force. Things will not work because you're forcing them to work. No. And I'm sure you've lived long enough to know that every time you force things, they don't work. Every time you push life pushes back. I'm sure you've lived long enough to know that. So whatever it is that you desire, if you go by forcing things and pushing things, life will push you back. But every time you become a king, you hold the position of the queen you were created to be, the goddess you were born to be, things happen for you. Everything you put your hand, go work. You get to that place where everything you're touching is working. There's no even trying. You go apply for that job, you get, it's like they are waiting for you. Okay? Every desire you put in your hand makes way for you. Why? You are aligned with what you desire. You have expanded your belief about what you deserve and what you desire. You are accepting your true identity because this is who you are. You're abundant. Your abundant self. You are created to be abundant. Your soul is the same quality and DNA with the creator of the universe. Everything that is in God is in you. And so everything you touch, your business, those ideas, those boardroom meetings, you're not getting there. Don't sit in those boardrooms on your head. Sit from your heart. Know that you're not alone. Believe that everything is working for your good. Believe that everything is serving your higher purpose. And you realize that doors are opening for you everywhere. They are flipping open before you. And it's because then you begin to wonder, okay, oh my God. I teach people this philosophy, and someone told me, Jeff, things are happening so fast. Am I becoming a witch? No. Who told you witches are the ones who are supposed to have the power to live a life of power and destiny? Why are we giving so much power to them? You were created to live an abundant life. You are created to dominate. You are created to rule. You are a leader. Discover that leader within you. Discover the power within you. Hold nothing back. Hold nothing back. Get into that place from a place of expansion. Expand your awareness. Expand your awareness. That's our purpose on the planet. We are here to expand our awareness, to expand our consciousness. You see, consciousness is the place how you see the world, how you look at the world. How you look at the world is the same way the world will look at you. It's like an echo. You send it out, it will come back to you. Give, and it shall be given back to you. Good measure, pressed down, running over. Whatever it is you're emitting out of your vibe, out of your energy, is coming back to you. You're making a choice. Every time you focus on what's not working, you're making a choice. Every time you focus on what you cannot control, you're making a choice. Every time you focus on the past, you're making a choice. Why don't you make the choice today? This is so easy, and it's so practical, and it's so applicable for anyone at any level. Just shift your focus. Instead of focusing on what you can't control, like maybe right now you're focusing on, oh my God, how can I make this person like me? Oh my God, how can I get this job? You can't control that. Expand your awareness. Expand your consciousness. Begin to be aware that you cannot control that. Lord, give me the serenity to control the things I can control, and to let go of things I can't control, and the wisdom to know the difference. The moment you expand your consciousness, you expand your awareness of how life works, then you realize you don't need to control people. You don't need to control what they think about you. Just live. Live your life. Live your life. Be happy. Explore. Expand. Play. Live your life. So you're not controlling what people think. You're not controlling how people look at you. You're not controlling. That's not in your hands. Leave that to God. But you have only one thing to control, and that's your vibe, the vibration. And the universe, God, does not answer to words, to what you say you want. God answers to your vibe. God answers to your emotion. That prayer is being heard. Whatever you focus on emits a vibe that sends a signal from heaven. This is what I want. So if you're focusing on bitterness, you'll have more bitterness in your life. If you're focusing on fear, you'll have more fear in your life. If you're focusing on hating, you'll have more haters in your life. If you're focusing on poverty, you'll have more poverty in your life. And I ask myself, if people know this, the thing is, people don't know. That's why I do the show. I want you to know, I want you to be aware that you can expand your consciousness, your awareness of who you are, that you have your destiny at the palm of your hands. Right there. Right there. Your destiny is there. Whatever you touch, is coming back to you to the level that you touch it from. So instead of focusing on what you cannot control, you can only control one thing, nothing else. Your internal state. You can control how you feel. You can control how you feel, no matter what is going on around you. That's the only thing God gave you control over. But you can't control what people think. You can't control the past. You can't control the future. You can only control how you feel. And how we feel is actually what contributes to how we feel. Hello? What contributes to how we feel? Number one, your focus. So if you focus on the past, you will feel a certain way. If you focus on the present, you feel a certain way. If you focus on the future, you feel a certain way. If you focus on things you cannot control, you feel anxious. If you focus on only what you can control, you feel a sense of peace. And it is this peace that attracts your destiny to you. Your destiny to you. So you came here to learn that, to expand your consciousness, to live from a place of power, from a place of higher consciousness. Maybe you're frustrated right now. Things are not working. You're not getting the clients you thought you get. Doors are not opening for you. It will not happen by force. It will happen by power. It will happen by you being in that place of solid ground. Solid ground. That solid ground is a place where you become a magnet. You attract things. You're like, oh my God, miracles are happening for me. Everything you put your hands go work. At that point, God is for you. At that point, the universe works for your good. Everything is serving you. Clients are knocking your door. In fact, they are flooding. There's a word. It's called there's a difference between love and lavish. You see, I read the Bible, it says God has lavished us. When you study that word, lavish, let me use the metaphor of water. If you lavish me with water, you are going to open the floodgate of the ocean towards me. It's not having a river. It's actually having me facing the ocean, and then you open the gate towards me. That's lavish. Lavish. It says God has lavished you. But most of us, we've never felt lavished, overwhelmed. That's like the love is carrying you. It's like the abundance is carrying you. It's like, oh, I just surrender. Carry me. I just surrender. I just let go. In this business, I just surrender, let go. I am your servant. Use me. In that relationship, I'm your servant. Use me. Let God use you as a servant, as a channel to the abundance that exists in alignment to that area of your life, in your career, in your academics, in that area of your life. Be a channel of overflow, but expand your consciousness in a way that you believe that you've been chosen to be a channel. You are a channel for good. You're a channel for greatness. Feel that? Feel me? When you begin to feel that, when you begin to connect with the source of everything, you begin to feel the power of being human, the power of being connected to a source bigger than this world. You feel the power of being grounded in your certainty, in the awareness that if God be for me, who dare be against me? You feel the power of certainty, the strength of being grounded. You're not here to please anyone. You're here to live from that place. You're here to live from that place. Once you're in that position, Nothing can tuner you. Nothing. And this is where you forgive everyone. You realize these guys are little people. They are small people compared to your destiny. See, when you realize your power, you stop fighting with small people. You rise above the fight. Let them talk. Dive in. Go deeper. Slide in. Realize who you are. Go to that place in your heart where you're peaceful, where you're lavished with love in abundance, you're overflowing, where you're loving yourself. Get into a community where people are appreciating your growth, and you have an opportunity to grow and contribute. Then you're going to overflow. You're going to know, expand your awareness. That's why we came here, to expand our awareness. And if you are looking for a coach, by the way, to help you get to that place of deep awareness, that place you've never been. Now, number one, this channel is a place to be every day. Number two, you can actually look me up and I'll give you a consultation session and see what we can do to push you to that place. Because the problem in your life is not your problem. The problem is not the relationship. The problem is not the career. The problem is you are misaligned. When you're aligned like this, everything works for your good. And everything you put your hand go work. Your name go open door. Amen. 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 From that place, your very name actually will open doors for you. And that's what I wish you. That's what I pray for you today. Go for it. Go forward.